Hi, I'm Peter Francis, formulator and founder of Eco.kid, and today you're here in my salon. This is our salon with the lab upstairs and the demonstration workshop downstairs on the salon floor, and today we're going to share with you two of my Eco.kid models, Winnie and Ivy. Very, very special curly head models that I have to work with today, and I'll share with you some of their hairstyling a little bit later. But I'd like to introduce you to the Detango range of Eco.kid Organics, which is the range we're going to be working with today. We have our model Ivy, who's volunteered to be our Eco.kid today, who has beautiful, beautiful curly hair. So we're going to use the Detango because her biggest issues are the tangles. And so, a little bit, you can pop your head back for me, Ivy, that's it. Okay, so we're going to use the Detango shampoo on Ivy, and remembering these products are built especially for children. Children are not little adults. They don't produce oil until they reach puberty. So these are very mild shampoos, hypoallergenic shampoos. So a generous amount, about a teaspoon per 200 square centimetres of hair. So a teaspoon per 200 square centimetres of hair. Pop it through and then gently lather the hair. And it'll be a very rich, creamy, light lather. Not a big detergent type lather. The excess bubbles that you have in shampoo are not doing cleaning. The cleaning work is done with a light lather. You're very chatty. You're very chatty. And then Ivy, head back for me, please. And then we just rinse off. I think in the background there. There we are. That's our audience today. Ivy, head back, my darling. Thank you. So again, as we rinse the shampoo through, the shampoo that's moving through the ends of the hair, the shampoo that's moving through the ends of the hair is enough to cleanse the mid-lengths and ends. We shouldn't over-cleanse the hair, because we defat the hair and make it more tangly and more difficult to manage. And you can see now, even with Ivy, who's had no conditioner at all, I can take the comb and comb root to tip, and we haven't dehydrated the hair. So that's phenomenal for curly, thick hair. So again, you can see with Ivy, it's effortless. And why children dislike having their hair done is because of the tangles. You know, so we've developed this shampoo. Again, remember, it's for children's skin and hair. Developed it especially preservative-free, no endocrine disrupting chemicals, no artificial fragrances, and effortless combing even without conditioner. And this is the secret of Detango. Then we follow through with the Detango conditioner, and again, light shake of the bottle to come out with a generous offering. And then this time we focus more on the mid-lengths and ends rather than the roots, because there's where we want the most conditioning. A little bit coming up through there. You don't need to over-apply. I've got a lot of hair, so we can put a little bit more conditioner on. And it's a beautiful cream. It's a beautiful cream rinse conditioner. Beautiful cream rinse conditioner. Moving through the hair effortlessly, it's finger detangling. What we're after is finger detangling, so it's effortless. There's no distress in the shampoo process. Shampooing should be fun. Shampooing should be fun. Everyone's having fun, but there shouldn't be any distress in the shampooing process. And the distress is either lather in the eyes, shampoo in the eyes, or the distress is tangles through the hair. So again, with the conditioner, you can see effortless detangling, and Ivy has no distress in having her hair shampooed. In fact, she really enjoys having her hair shampooed. Ivy's been one of the original Eco.kid models since she was born. I've done her hair, I've had the pleasure of doing her hair since she was a baby. So it's such a great pleasure for me to now work with her with my new products and show how beautifully it handles her hair. And we'll have a look when it's all dry and finished. Okay, so we haven't combed Ivy's hair straight away from the basin, but you can see again, fine tooth comb all the way. Now, a little bit on the ends there, maybe grippy, but that's a very fine tooth comb, effortlessly gliding through very thick curly hair. I still will use the detangler just to help that last little bit, but also prepare the hair for when it dries, because it's very easy now to disperse the conditioning actives when the hair is damp than it is afterward. It's much easier to disperse it, get a very nice even dispersion, and again that makes it truly effortless to comb through. Even if I use the finest tooth comb, which you wouldn't generally think you could possibly tackle on a curly head of hair like this, and fine tooth comb like that, and it goes all the way through. And you can see with Ivy there's zero distress. She has this great experience. Now she's going to have a great haircut, but great experience with the product. I've just been asked the question, is it okay to keep applying the leave-in tonic daily without re-shampooing the hair? And that's exactly as it's been designed. We like a curly haired child particularly, but most kids, remembering they're not producing oil, so shampooing less regularly, more once a week to twice a week is great, particularly on the longer hair. And then each day you can reapply the leave-in conditioners over the top just to refine the quality and to comb out any of the little flyaways from them sleeping on their hair. And the other most important thing to remember is that these products have in them pure essential oils, certified organic pure essential oils, which smell beautiful to us, but not nice to head lice. So it's not only there as a fragrance, but what it does is help to create an invisible force field of pure fumes that are unattractive to head lice. So it means that Ivy can prevent head lice from school on a daily basis just by using the very products she uses to style her hair. They're not head lice products. Eco.kid is about preventing the problems that children have with their hair. Tangles and flyaway is one of them, but head lice is another. Okay, with Ivy now we've finished the haircut, and you can see it's a beautiful head of hair. Ivy's been my curly head model for Eco.kid pretty much since she was 1 or 2 years old. She's had this massive head of curly hair. So really the result we're getting today, she has been helping me test this product over the entire time, and I'm so delighted with the curl. And I think what you can see as well, guys, that if we have this sort of curl result on wet, thick, curly hair, then it's effortless. We're going to dry it now and style it, and then I'll just show you a little bit of leave-in conditioner afterwards. So you can see now with our beautiful model, we have the hair nicely prepared, allow it to dry naturally. Within half an hour that'll dry naturally, and it will hold the curl texture. We can reapply, and we can reapply these products safely. They're safe for the children to be used all day long and left on. Again, remembering endocrine disruptive chemicals are things we don't want in our children's lives, and the only way to get rid of them is get rid of the preservatives and the artificial fragrances in these formulations. You know, we've got to make these products safe, and children don't produce any oil until they reach puberty in their skin. So their skin is about 6 times more porous than that of an adult. And the endocrine disruptive chemicals, that critical window of development, is when we need to keep them as far away from these chemicals as possible, and that's what Eco.kid is. With Winnie's hair you see beautiful curl, amazing curly hair, but her greatest challenge is tangles. So with the Daily Tonic, it's fantastic just for spraying easily through the hair, and then effortless combing even on the curliest hair. So light spray, effortless combing. Okay, so you can see this beautiful hair, Winnie's beautiful curly hair. It's effortless combing with the Daily Tonic, but to finish the hair, we use the Curl Boss leave-in conditioner. We just pop a little bit in her hand, spread it nice and evenly, generously through the ends. And then lightly finger through to set the curl and leave it to dry naturally. We can see the beautiful finished result as we allow that curl to dry naturally. And in Winnie's hair, you can see beautiful curl texture, healthy, lovely, curly hair. So I'd just like to recap in this quite a moment about the shampoos and conditioners we used on Winnie and Ivy today. And what we have is the Detango shampoo and the Detango conditioner. And ideally perfect for curly hair. They're also great for straight hair. But you can see the challenge with the curly hair was well mastered by these two products. And we're talking 99.6% natural. Certified organic, yes, but 99.6% of the formulation is from plants. Now that means that there is less than 0.4% of anything synthetic within these formulations. And with these two formulations, again, the ability to get the preservatives and the fragrances out of our children's lives is the most critical point about avoiding endocrine disruptive chemicals for our children. Thinking about the age between 3 and 13 years old, these are critical, vulnerable years of development for their bodies. And we need to make sure that the products we use on them are safe. Children are not little adults. As I shared with you earlier in the video, 6 times less oil production than an adult on average, and therefore their skin is way more porous than an adult's skin, and we shouldn't use adult products on them. We finished with these two beauties, the Daily Tonic and the Curl Boss Lotion. Now both of these serve different purposes. Obviously if you have fine straight hair, just use this. If you have curly hair like my girls today, then these are beautiful in combination or stand alone as leave-in conditioners. The way we like to see Daily Tonic is it's a nice size that children, particularly young children, can use themselves. So it's a very nice spray size in that 225 ml. And additionally, what we have is the ability for them to spray down the little flyaway hairs they have when they wake up in the morning and start to manage their own hair. And children love to become independent very early on in hair care, and this is the master of that independence. The Curl Boss lotion is much more designed for the heavier, curlier hair, and a little bit goes a long way, but these can be reapplied and reapplied and reapplied, so don't go greasy. There are no synthetics. Now with these, again, preservative-free, artificial fragrance-free. In these two, we use essential oils as our fragrance, and the essential oils have two purposes. They smell beautiful to us, but most importantly, what we understand with essential oils is that they smell nice to us, but they do not smell nice to head lice. Head lice use a sense of smell to find their host, and therefore if your child smells like a little child, then the head lice go, okay, there's my new host. But if the hair smells of essential oils, then again, in nature, essential oils are designed to repel insects or attract insects in some cases, but in this case, repel insects. So they're Mother Nature's little gift to help us keep our kids' head lice free at school. So head lice is a totally preventable problem, and this is part of our journey into creating that impenetrable barrier against head lice infestation. 100% natural. That's not Peter Francis saying it, that is Cosmos, third-party audited, certified organic, 100% natural. This is pure plants, only pure plants. We worked for many, many years to develop what we call our hurdle preservative technology. We don't use preservatives. We use microbial hurdles within the formulations, which when are in the formulations are in a bottle, it acts to make sure that everything is stable and safe. So you don't get bacteria growing in the bottle or fungus and mold growing in the bottle. But when you release them to the skin, what happens is that those formulations form prebiotic plant-based materials that support your own skin's natural microbiome. So they're not toxic or lethal in any way. So beautiful products. Children are not little adults, produce 6 times less oil on a daily basis than adults. Their skin is like a sponge, and therefore we formulate without preservatives or synthetics in our formulas. I hope you enjoyed today, and I look forward to sharing more ideas about Eco.kid in the future. Please check out our website, www.ecokidorganics.com. Thanks again.